Oh, he was in the bathroom. He's not back yet?
Lesson plans, I'm gonna go and it says do you see it in the lesson plans? Because I don't have it.
Right here. Main idea, page 117 and 118.
Yeah. You clicked on assignments, right? Okay, open.
Yeah, it's scheduled
Yeah.
though, so they're not going to have it yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at it. Main ID. Yours is different. Mine is coming up like this. Hold on, guys, because we're working on it.
That's the hummingbird and the heron. So it should say main idea, page 117 and 118.
Okay, so please open main ID, page 117, 118. You guys open it. I see Jaden, open it, Lucas, Javier, Raki, Evan, did you find your assignment? Edson, did you find your assignment? I need a thumbs up. Who found the assignment? Good, thank you, Jaden. I don't see you. Did you find your assignment? You guys really have to answer back to us.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Thank you.
It says he's going to unmute his microphone. Did he answer you? Okay.
You found it? Who was that? Me? Who?
I think it's Evan.
Javier.
All right. Thank you, guys. 1 second. Hold on, guys. Okay, what was that? Let me just see. Why did you mute your microphone? You could unmute your microphone, Edson, and you could answer me anytime. Okay, I'm going to open Lucas's. And we could do this together. We're going to read both pages. Here's what we're doing. We're doing a picture walk. So you guys are going to try and make let's see. Okay, so the main ID. Who would like to read? Let me see. Evan, would you like to read for us? Read the following passage, then answer the question below. Evan, start right there. When most.
Excuse me, I burp.
Okay, that's okay.
When most people think the residents in England, they think of William Shakespeare, 1564 to 1616. He is considered many greatest writers in English language.
Very good.
He wrote 154 poems called sonnets.
Keep going.
But he is most
Remember it.
remembered
For
for his 38
8.
plays.
Thank you for reading it. You could stop right there. Jaden, can you start from Shakespeare? Is probably.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Shakespeare is probably the best known writer of plays in the world. His writings still influence writers today. Today, 400 years after his death, audiences filled theaters with Shakespeare. High school and college students study and perform since 1899. Many of have made it into popular movies. Be certain that the great works of Shakespeare will have a positive influence on readers of future generations.
Thank you for reading it. That was excellent read. You read so good. Very nice. Who was that?
Oh, sorry. I said thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Very nice read. Okay, so let's do number 1. What is the topic of the passage? Who could tell me? It's a person. I could tell you guys.
Shakespeare.
Very good. William Shakespeare. So please write it in. Do you know how to write in, Jaden?
Ah, there we go.
Okay, so let's click insert. Oh, the draw, and you could write, choose a text box too. Lucas, write in William Shakespeare. Everybody to number 1.
On the first one,
Yes,
what was it again?
William Shakespeare.
William Shakespeare. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Raki. Yes, and number 1, please write in William Shakespeare. Jaden gave you the answer. Number 1, Isaiah, please write it in. Write it down. Number 1, write it down. What is the topic of the passage? William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare. Oh. Okay, let me see. Isaiah, if we wrote it down. Isaiah, what happened with? Wait a minute, this is. Isaiah has a problem with it, right? Isaiah, do you have page 117? Let me just see. Evans. 1 second, I'm just checking your assignment, Evan.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see. Evan, please write down what is the topic of the passage, William Shakespeare. Are you writing, Evan?
So the genre we have a couple of choices, nonfiction or fiction. Who remembers what fiction is, who remembers what nonfiction is?
Okay, let me open the.
Nonfiction is real. Fiction
Hold
is.
on, Javier has a problem with his. Hold on, guys, because there's a lot of people has problem here with their assignments. So let me just check again, Javier's. Copy. And then let me see Javier's. Okay, Javier has, good job. He has it. Let me see Isaiah's. Okay, Isaiah. So write down to number 1, William Shakespeare. Write a sentence that gives the main idea of the passage. So what do you guys think in the passage?
He is the greatest writer of the English language.
Excellent. Yes, he is considered by many to be the greatest writer of the English language. Good job, Jaden. That's the answer. Jaden just gave you guys to the second one.
The second one is what? William Shakespeare could be the greatest writer.
Yes, it says it right there. He is considered by many to be the greatest writer of English language. Jaden just gave the answer again. To number 2. So I need everybody to write it down. He is considered by many to be the greatest writer of the English language. Let me see. Edson. Let's see, Edson. Good job, Edson. Let me see, Lucas.
I need help on the two.
So write down, he is considered by many to be the greatest writer of the English language.
He is considered.
Consider it.
Do you want to highlight it for him?
Let me see.
So Mr. Austin, and I hope you guys love it. We're gonna highlight it for you guys. All right, let me see. Javier. Okay, so let's go to number 3. It says, what is one supporting detail that tells more about the main ideas? What do you guys think?
He's a writer of plays around the world.
Good job. He is probably the best known writer of play in the world. He played a poetry. Hold on. Plays of poetry have affected literature and culture everywhere. Good. Good answer. Yes.
What was the answer?
Hold on, because I have a problem with my computer. Hold on, guys.
Okay.
1 second. But please write it down. Jaden just gave you the answer. He is
Which
probably.
I'm
he's
still.
what?
I'm
Okay.
still here.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Can you
Okay.
repeat again?
Yes. Shakespeare is probably the best known writer of plays in the world.
Shakespeare. Shakespeare's.
I'm gonna highlight it for you.
Shakespeare.
You got it?
Got it.
Say it again.
I got it.
You got it? Good job. Let me see. Isaiah.
Come on.
I'm gonna check yours, Isaiah. Okay, Isaiah. I need you to write down. I'm gonna highlight it for you, okay, Isaiah? Number 3.
Jumping outside like green and grass.
Let me see, Edson. Who's singing?
Ah, it's not me though.
You know, you guys, some of you not on mute, so we could hear you singing. Okay, I'm trying to open Edson's.
I. It's even the content.
Okay, I want everybody to mute your microphone for a minute, and if you would like to say something, you guys just unmute yourself, because we are working together and maybe the noise is bothering some of us. Let's see. There's something wrong with my computer.
What order you want?
And I'm doing number 4. I wanna go.
Yeah, I'm just look.
Hold on, guys, because my computer is so slow. I'm gonna open another one.
As soon as I get to your number 3, he's good.
Okay, so you guys, if you finish with number 3,
What a weirdo.
we're gonna go to number 4. What is another support detail about the main ID?
Weird.
Um,
Who
about the
could give me
man.
answer? What is another supporting detail about the main ID? His writing still influences writers today. That's number 4. So please write it down. His writing still influences writers today, right?
Um, um, can you I can't even see it on my screen.
What was that, Edson?
He's discovering life too much.
I found it. His writing is still writing today.
His writing still influences
Yeah,
writers
found
today.
it.
Good job.
Found it. I wasn't even looking for it.
Oh, I'm very proud of you. You gave us the answer. Thank you.
I got confused a little bit that way.
That's okay.
Please.
So please write down his writing still influences writers today. Number 4. Lucas, please write it down.
Mm, let me try to spell
Who's spelling it?
writing. L U
Let me see. Evans.
N A.
Miss Dora,
Yes,
my question is, is writing still influence writers today?
that's number 4. That's correct. Rocky.
Got it.
Evan, I need you to write down number 2.
Here's like highlighting them.
I need you to write down still Shakespeare is probably. Good job. Let me just check if everybody's working on it. Isaiah.
This one, this is really.
Isaiah. Isaiah. Oh, good. You're highlighting. Good job. So please write it down.
Come on.
And number 5, write one sentence summary of this passage. Shakespeare. So who could give me a sentence there? Write one sentence summary of this passage.
I saw it.
Okay, what is it?
Shakespeare. Shakespeare will have a
Positive
positive influence on reading of future
future generation.
generation.
Good job. So please write it down. Good.
I'm
Edson,
writing it down right now.
Edson just gave us the answer. So please, everybody, write down to number
What
5.
was the answer?
Number 5 is Shakespeare will have a positive influence on readers of future generation.
Okay.
Saw some angels that have halos. I think that's what you probably fall down.
It's Florence, right? Florence is a city in Italy. And there's this royalty guy, the Duke of Milan. And
Lucas,
so
you got it?
guy asks him,
Evan, are you writing? Everybody's writing?
Yes, I got it.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah, I
Yes?
just got. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, answering me back. Yes, Rocky, what was your question?
Shakespeare will have a positive influence on leaders of future generations.
Yes, just write it down. That's number 5. Isaiah, please write down. Shakespeare will have the positive influence on readers of future generation.
This would be a mark on history. Hundreds of years later, people would put to the horse. Leonardo made that, they would say. So he wrote the Duke, listing all the things that he could do. He could make a cannon, lightweight bridges, and covered chariots that could be open or hot.
Okay, let me see. Evans.
He could make a bronze horse. In the end, he didn't send a letter. He simply left for Milan. Never mind that he was in the midst of painting a large religious picture of Florence.
I see Evan highlighted and is writing. Good job, Evan. Who's in the lobby? Let's see. Javier.
Um,
1 second. Let me just check Javier's if he finished his. Hi, Javier. You're back. Something happened with your computer?
His name is Duke.
Okay, let me highlight it for him.
Good one, Chan. Good one.
I'm gonna highlight number 3.
Ready? Leonardo was 30 years old now. Handsome. The Duke gave him a job of working on the horse. But at the same time, he was expected to take charge of the entertainment.
can you check mine?
I'm checking yours in a minute. Let me just see.
He could play musical instruments, he could juggle and ask riddles, and he was also asked to stage elaborate.
Javier, can you hear us?
Whenever he had a chance, he went back to the horse. He visited the stables,
I can hear you.
studying how a
Oh,
horse
okay. So I'm gonna highlight it for you, but you have to write that, okay? Because I could see that you have a problem with your. I'm pretty sure you have a problem with your laptop or your internet, because you are in and out a couple of times.
Yeah, they didn't know
Okay.
how a horse was made. They didn't know how many bones they had.
So I want you to just write down. So let's go to the page 118. Main ID. The main ID in the most important IDs about a paragraph, passage, or article. Detail are small pieces or information that tells more about the main IDs. Read the passage and complete the diagram. State the main IDs of the passage and then list supporting details. So who would like to read for me? Let's see. Angel, can you read for us? Starring Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci was not an artist,
Only, not only.
but was not just an artist, but also a. Oh, I remember. He's also an inventor too.
Yes, a scientific thinker. It says it right there. Inventor. But he was also a scientific thinker. So keep going. Keep read.
Keep it going.
Who? Yes. Yes, please. Who?
Was not easy for a horse. He had to be taught to do it.
Inventor.
Okay, so
Like
let's start reading. He was also
he was also an inventor,
a scientific thinker.
a scientific thinker
Who?
who invent things,
Who
drew things,
up
drew plants.
yes up plants for many
Plants for
Invention.
Or invention.
So let's see, where was I? Oh, okay, so.
Can you see it, or do you have a problem to see it?
Hey, no, I saw it. No, it's just around here. Here.
Leonardo was ready to begin, but the Duke wasn't quite ready. He wanted a much bigger horse than the one he had originally
Javier just
planned.
left.
One 3 times
Hold
larger
on
than
one
mine.
second. Oh, okay.
You guys,
Raki, can you start reading from here? Flights, interested?
Javier.
okay, so let's see.
Oh, he's coming.
But the Duke wasn't quite ready. Oh, wait, let's see. 1 3 times larger. Could Leonardo manage anything that large? He wrote to himself,
Machine
the Lawrence replied.
Parachute.
Leonardo da Vinci was the only one.
for another.
1490, Leonardo wrote in his notebook. I resumed working at horse. The hardest part.
Construction was another of his interest. So let me read it because I think we have a lot of people has a problem with the internet right now because I cannot hear a lot of people. So construction was another of his interest. He drew plans for bridges and cranes. Human anatomy interested him, so he drew detailed diagrams on how human body parts look and function. These drawings may have been the first accurate diagram of human body parts. So may I be, Leonardo da Vinci was not just an artist but also a, what was he? Who could give me an answer for that?
Scientific thinker.
That's correct. Who was that, Jaden?
Yeah.
Good job. So
Oh, what?
please write down everybody. Jaden just gave us the answer. Scientific thinker to number 1. You guys got the answer? Scientific thinker. Let me just check Isaiah.
Yes, okay, sensation. Look at their faces. They look like it's a sensation or a. Can you imagine? Like back in that day, this.
Isaiah, scroll down to your next page, please. And then write down Leonardo da Vinci was not just an artist, but also a scientific thinker. Can you hear me? Say it again.
Please help me. Please help me.
Okay, I'm gonna go on your page. 1 second. So scroll down to your next page and you're gonna write to number 1. It's already highlighted. Scientific thinker. Also a scientific thinker. You got it, Rocky. Let me see, Evan. Number 2, his interest in flight lead to, who could tell me, lead to plans for flying machine and parachute. That's your second. Plans for flying machine and parachute.
And the Duke wanted to be ready. And there was all the metal that Leonardo had collected, just what the Duke needed. So send it off to be made into cannon.
Let me see, Lucas. Lucas, are you writing?
Yes, I'm ready, but I need the last part.
When the French came in 1499,
Okay, let me
On
see.
the number 5.
Okay, number 5, it says Shakespeare will have a positive influence on readers' future generation.
No. Wait.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, it's that one. Yeah.
So number 5 gonna be Shakespeare will have a positive influence on readers of future generation. That's number 5.
All right. We'll do that.
Okay.
It's so sad.
Okay, who need help?
Okay, okay, okay.
Somebody ask for help?
Yes.
Oh, Rocky, I could hear you now. So number 2, plan. His interest in flights leads to plans for flying machines and parachute.
Leonardo went back to inventing and painting, but he never forgot his horse. He still wanted to invent a flying machine, but he still couldn't do it.
If everybody wrote down number 2, we're gonna go to number 3, detail. His interest in construction leads to, who could tell me?
And frames.
That's correct. Planes for bridges and cranes. Plans for bridges and cranes.
His beard reached to his waist, and he became depressed.
Good job.
He asked himself. He complained to his notebook. Tell me, he asked. Has anything been achieved? Tell me. Tell me. It was especially hard
Why is
when his rival,
still
Michelangelo,
or
taunted him. You, Michelangelo said, you made a lot
Okay, let me
of
see yours. Hold on. That's what I'm gonna go on yours.
In his notebook, Leonardo mourned.
Did you write down number 1 and 2?
And then on May 2nd,
The detail, his interest in flights leads to plans for flying a machine and parachutes. So number 2, his interest in flight leads to plans for flying machines and parachutes.
In 1977, Charles Dent, an American and big fan of Leonardo,
I'm gonna highlight it for you.
an article about him. When he read that Leonardo died grieving for his horse, Charles said,
Number 3, his interest.
Charles Dent died before the work was
give me
finished. A sculptor from New York,
the
needed
control?
No, I'm not gonna give you control. You could write without a control. You don't need the control.
to help him finish.
Why would you need a control?
September 10th, 1999, in Milan.
So I need you to write, Edson. You're doing a great job, so please write down the detail too. His interest in flights leads to plans for flying machines and parachutes. Number 3, his interest in construction leads to plans, bridges, and cranes. And number 4, his interest in anatomy leads to, who could tell me? Say, yes, say it
I
out
need
loud.
help with number 3.
Hold on, Araki. Jaden, can you say it out loud again? Number 3, number 4?
And human parts.
So you're gonna put a current diagram of human body parts. Good job. So let's see, Rocky. And if you guys finished 2, 3, 4, you guys could write number 5. Write one sentence summary of this passage. So you guys could do it by yourself. That. Okay, let me see. Rocky.
Yeah.
Okay, Rocky, I'm gonna highlight it for you. His interest on plants and cranes. And then we.
Done.
Let me see, Lucas.
Dora. That's not nice. So just ignore him if he's getting on your nerves, right?
Lucas, I'll write down number 4. Good job.
Hold on 1 second.
Let me see, Isaiah.
Am I with Barry's group next?
Good job. Isaiah.
Yeah,
I said, can you write on number 2? The detail his interest in flight leads to plans for flying machines and parachute. It's already highlighted for you.
Okay. Because he wants to go to the garden, but I'm still.
You got it? I say, are you writing?
Mrs. Dora, I'm finished.
I'm gonna check on yours, Evan.
Not yet. I need the last part. 5.
Number 5?
Yes, I'm on number 5.
Okay, let me see. So write one sentence summary of this passage. Can you do it by yourself?
Yes.
So what sentence you would, possible answer would be what? That Leonardo
Who, me? I have an afro?
was a scientist thinker, right?
That's his favorite show.
Who drew plans for many things. Right? He was a scientist thinker who drew plans for many inventions.
Finally, he said.
So, Evan, did you finish number 5?
Me and my brother share a truck.
Anybody needs help?
Oh no, I'm fine.
Leonardo is was a scientific thinker.
Yes.
Miss Beth, look at the time.
Okay. Did you finish, Angel?
Not yet.
Which one you didn't finish?
I'm done.
Who said
I'm
I'm done?
I'm
Please
done.
turn that in.
Things.
I did.
Okay, thank you. And you could leave if you finished only.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Mrs. Dora. Have
Bye,
fun.
Evan. Bye, Evan.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go now since I got done.
Hold on, Rocky. Go ahead, Jaden.
Alright, you have a wonderful day.
You too, dear. Yes, Rocky. Rocky?
What?
Okay.
I'm standing near the passage.
1 second. Let me just check. Okay. Shakespeare. Let's see. Do you finish them? Okay. Write a 1 sentence summary of this passage. Okay. I'm gonna highlight it for you. Hold on. And then you could finish. Okay. 1 second. So you could write Leonardo. Leonardo was a scientist, was also a scientist thinker who drew a
Miss,
plans for. Yes. Who said?
go ahead. Finish it. And it's Angel.
Okay, Angel.
Just finish and I'll tell you.
I'm finished. You could tell me.
No, I mean finish what you're doing. You're helping a student.
I already helped him. I'm finished helping him.
I already turned it in.
Okay, thank you. You could leave. Everybody could leave
Okay.
who's turned them in.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, tell me about it.
I haven't finished the last